Good morning, everybody. Well, good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. Hello. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous today because I haven't been live for God, it's probably about a year, something ridiculous like that. Obviously, there's reasons for me not being live in the last year. Life's been a little bit of a roller coaster, but if you can pop on and say hello to me, that would be brilliant. I might not feel as nervous then if somebody decides to talk to me. So, pop a comment in the box. Let me know that you're there. I used to be able to, it's probably changed this now. I used to be able to click and invite people to watch. I can still do that. So that's good. We'll do that. We'll invite a few people and see who is about, who's probably at work or on a break or something. If you're on your break, pop on and say hello to me. And I am going to be talking today about the Yuka app. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes to see if anybody does pop on. I can't see anybody at the moment. Again, it could have all changed on here how this works. So we'll give it a couple of minutes. But anyway, let me know how you're doing. Are you in work? What are you doing? I keep thinking it's January. It's not. It's February now, isn't it? The days have ran away with me. And it's cold outside, isn't it? And windy. And I think most people are just wanting to wrap up and stay warm. Yeah, so anyway, I've given it a couple of minutes. I can't see anybody at the moment. Let me have a look in the comments. Oh, we've got to switch that on. Right, that happened last time. Right, it's on now. Any comments I will be able to see. So give me a shout if you're there. Let me know. And I'm going to crack on talking about the Yuka app. Now it's come up that we've got a slow connection here. That is probably because of the weather. So let me just check this as well. Yeah, we've got Wi-Fi on. We're all good to get. There we go, Debbie Collette. Morning. How are you? Thank you for popping on and watching. I hope you'll find this very interesting. I'm going to talk about the Yuka app. I was just giving it a couple of minutes. There's a slow connection because of the weather today. And I don't know if you heard me, I'm a little bit nervous because I've not been live for a while. But I've just got myself together today and thought, right, I'm going to get a collection of items that I have bought. So I'm a Tropic rep. But as you'll probably know, if you're looking at products that are toxic free with no endocrine disruptors, no cancer causing chemicals or carcinogens, it's really, really hard to find, and I'm always saying this, it's not just about what you put on your face and on your skin, it's about what you put in your body as well. So I'll just get to the point. So 2 years ago, I had breast cancer. I'm all good now. Which is great. And at the time I was eating organic. I don't smoke. Morning, Louise. Oh, lovely to see you. Oh, stay with me for 5 minutes. I'm really pleased you've popped on. I hope, like, everybody that used to pop on and talk to me, I hope they're all here, because I haven't been live for so long that I think people have probably thought, oh, Jean's not going live anymore. And I haven't been. I've had reasons for that in the last year. Anyway, I'm digressing now, as I always do. Anyone that's watched me going live, you'll know that that's what I do. But I'm going to talk about the Yuka app, and I will get to the point. I had cancer 2 years ago, breast cancer. So I started looking and thinking, well, hang on, I eat organic, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm dead healthy. Why did I get cancer? I couldn't understand it. Started looking into things and then realising that there are chemicals in everything. I hear from you and Dad. Hi. There's chemicals in absolutely everything that you put on your skin, on your face. And I'm not just talking about makeup and shampoo. I'm talking about washing up liquid and your soap powder and sprays and perfume, absolutely everything. And I started researching what was in our products, and I was absolutely shocked and mortified. And obviously I'm not going to name names about companies and things like that. That's not what I'm about. I'm about promoting what is good for you, and it's about people making choices and making informed choices. And that's why I'll come to the Yuka app about that in a minute. So I actually was talking to Emma Murph. I hope Emma pops on. She's usually about when I go live. Lovely Emma. And it was Emma 2 years ago that said to me, have you heard of the Yuka app? And I'm like, no. So she said, honest to God, she said, what you do is, so I'll pick an item here. She said, you just download the app on your phone. And, you know, just do it now. I'll give it a go. Download the app. And you can scan the barcodes on any item and it will bring up a list of ingredients and it will tell you exactly what harmful chemicals and what good stuff is in your product. So I started selling Tropic and I love it to bits. It's brilliant stuff. It yuccas really well. It comes out with good scores. However, it is expensive. I'm not going to lie, it's expensive. It's a niche market, and I've found that I do sell it, but it's very, very slow. It's not like the other company will say that I used to sell from, where I was having 6 orders a month and I had boxes and I was out all the time delivering, and I absolutely loved that company that I work for. Lived and breathed it for 26 years. My account is still actually open if anybody does want to order from me, and I always maintained that, but I would always advise those customers whether I personally thought it was a safe product, whether I would use it myself or not. So something I'm not happy to use myself, I would not be happy to sell to a customer, and that's why I switched to Tropic. However, jump into this, because Tropic is so expensive, I started looking at other products thinking, well, where'd you go? What do you do? And makeup was a massive bugbear for me, because there's a chemical called phenoxyethanol in absolutely everything. Google it, scan your barcodes and have a look yourself. But phenoxyethanol basically is a preservative. So products need preservatives because they're going to go off, they're going to go stale. And because of consumer demand and the amount of products out there, and it's the same with your food. There's chemicals in your food because they need to have shelf life, because there's such a huge demand. I mean, you could go into the fact that there's so much waste and you don't actually need it, but that's another story. So we'll stick to this one. Phenoxyethanol, I found, was in everything. So it's deemed safe in very small amounts, and that's why it can be put in whatever product. So it can be in your face wash, your face cream, your under eye cream, your shampoo, your nail wear, your lipstick, your hand wash, you name it. Phenoxyethanol is in everything. So my argument was, okay, it's safe in one product, but you're not going to just use one product, are you? You're going to use, 10 products in a day. So you are putting that one tiny amount of chemical. There's got to be a build-up. In my head, that makes sense to me. You're getting a build-up of this chemical, which is an endocrine disruptor and a carcinogen. It's a pollutant. So you can look up, but that's not the only ingredient either. There's other ones called benzo something phthalate, and there's sulfates, and there's just, you go down a rabbit hole. I'm not going to lie, if you download the Yuka app, you're going to go down a rabbit hole. Hiya, Lisa. Morning, Lisa. Lisa, I know, Lisa, you're a Tropic rep. I'm not sure. Well, you were a Tropic rep. I'm not sure if you're still doing it or whatever. I'm just chatting about the Yuka app. So what I want to do is, I want to give people alternatives. Obviously, if you buy Tropic off me, that's great, but I know it's expensive. So I've started looking elsewhere, using the Yuka app and just getting some knowledge. So anyway, what I'm going to do is, I went out last week, and a really good place to go, would you believe, is B&M, or I was in Home and Bargain last week and I found some bargains, and they're great on Yuka. So I'll come to this first one because normally I do buy Faith in Nature. So I've got Faith in, now these aren't really expensive. You can get cheaper products, but these I think are reasonable. I think they're probably about £5.49, and if you go in Home and Bargain, you'll get these on offer. It could be buy one get one free, or it could be buy one get one half price. So if you look at these items, and these are the stimulating, it's got rosemary in it, and the reason I use that is because ladies of a certain age, you know, your hair can thin out, and what happens is your follicles get trapped with skin, loose skin. So it's really important to, see, I'm going to digress. I knew I'd do this. You need to exfoliate and get those dead skin cells and stop them blocking your follicles. But this stuff with the rosemary stimulates the follicles as well, and you get hair growth. I'm not even going to lie, I was brushing my hair this morning and this little tuft of hair appeared here, and I thought, oh, that's where, look, you can see all my baby hair. Well, you can't ever do it properly. There is all, there you go, look at that. I was like, where's that come from, little baby hair? So I have got regrowth with this product. And I've got another product that is Holland and Barrett. It's another rosemary, like a mousse that you rub into your scalp. So these items, Yuka, okay. So what Yuka does is, as I said, you scan the barcode, it gives you the list of ingredients, but it also gives a score from a 0 to 100, and it's like a traffic light code. So it'll start off with poor or bad. Bad. If it's 0 out of 100, it's got basically crap in it. It's not good. Good morning. There's a few other people joined us. Just to let you know, I am talking about the Yuka app. You scan barcodes on your beauty product and food as well, and you can find out what chemicals are in there, what you're putting on your skin and what you're putting in your body. So just to move forward, we're just talking about Faith in Nature products are really good. Now, just because you go to Holland and Barrett and you are buying organic, these don't claim to be organic. These claim to be 99.5% natural. Just because they say that doesn't mean it hasn't got bad chemicals in it either. You've got to have a look at what is in your products. So I'm going to pop those back there. That's the shampoo and conditioner Faith in Nature. So I was in Holland and Barrett and I just thought, oh, even the prices in there for face creams and stuff, I was like, oh God, I can't afford this at the moment. Sometimes your circumstances change and, you know, you've got to look elsewhere, but it's really hard to find these products. So this one, right, and you can see from the bottle, it's really plain. It's not, because sometimes we are sidetracked by packaging and the colours and, you know, the labels and things. And it's all about packaging and advertising. It's done to draw you in. This, as you can see, it's really plain. It's a really plain pump bottle. I think this cost me $2.99. It might have actually been $1.99. I'm thinking it was $1.99. This is shampoo. It just says shampoo infused with honey. No big dramatic advertising. It's called Olale. And I've scanned this with the barcode and it came out really, really good. No parabens, no nasties, and it smells like just honey. You're just putting honey on your hair, and I've washed my hair with that this morning. So my hair's absolutely lovely and lush. So this is a really good one that I found in Home and Bargain. If you're looking for products with no phenoxyethanol in it and no nasty chemicals, that's a really good one. So you've got the Faith in Nature and you've got that from Home and Bargain. And then this I found as well, because I was looking for shower gel as well. And, you know, I mean, good old soap, good old carbolic soap, you can't go wrong with that. It's a natural product. But we all like a nice shower gel, don't we? But you know, when you're getting those suds and it's all frothing up, that's sulfates, it's harmful. So, you know, really we need to be avoiding this. Now, this one was a surprise to me. Nivea. So Nivea, the brand, is absolutely brilliant. Everybody knows it because they can pay for advertising because they're a big company. I thought this was going to be rubbish. Anyway, I was shocked. So it's shower gel with orange and avocado oil, vitamins and oils. This one came out good on Yuka. Now, I'm going to post, later on, I will post some screenshots because literally there's... Morning, Viv, how are you? Nice to see you watching. Stick with me, talking about the Yuka app. So... obviously, because I've scanned a lot of products this morning, I can't remember everything. So I'm going to put the screenshots in the comments after so people can see. But download the Yuka app and try it for yourself. But I warn you, you will go down a rabbit hole. You literally, it takes hours to get round Asda or Sainsbury's or wherever you shop because you're scanning everything. So anyway, this one came out good. Now, this is a massive bottle. It's a 750ml bottle. That was $2.99. Absolute bargain. So that was that. We also have, this one. I was looking again. You can pay a face cream from Tropic, Lisa, you'll know. I absolutely love, and I am going to talk about Tropic as well because it's good stuff. I've got what's the green one? The with the Tamanu balm. I think it's about £28, but it's absolutely gorgeous. If you've got eczema or any skin conditions or blemishes, it is brilliant for that. However, not everybody's got £28 for a face cream. Even I haven't, I'm struggling. I went looking, and again, I found this in Home and Bargain. So this is called Vitaskin. Now, I had to scan about 12 face creams before I found this. And I looked at it and I thought, this is going to be poo. Anyway, vitamin C. It has in it kiwi seed oil, sea buckthorn oil, and sweet orange oil. It says on the packaging, 99% natural, and it's 100% vegan. A lot of people are looking for vegan and natural products now. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's good. Anyway, we've yucked this, and this came out really, really good. So I've started and look at the packaging on this. Again, this was £2.99. I kid you not. Do you know what? I can't. Charlie was on steroid cream until I switched him to Tropic. Never used This is it. People don't realise, do they, Lisa? All these chemicals in product cause skin reactions because we're not meant to be putting them on our skin. And when you look at most sensitive products, the reason that they are sensitive is because all those chemicals have been taken out. You look at them. Again, it's not necessarily meaning that they are good. You've still got to, scan the barcode and see what's in them. But most sensitive products, toothpaste is a good one. Scan your toothpaste, you'll just be, oh no, what am I going to do now? Because sensitive toothpaste have all got phenoxyethanol in. You're putting that in your mouth. It's going into your body. And I will only buy the organic ones from Holland and Barrett are good. The is it Eco Denta? There's a few in Holland and Barrett, but I buy the Dr. Organic pomegranate one, and it's got a lovely taste as well. But a pomegranate, it's like a fruity mint, but that is good on Yuka. Back to me face cream. Look at the colour of this. Oh, look at it, because it's got the orange oil, and when you put it on, that orange smell, and it does say it's a glowing one, and it's anti-pollutant. So this is like a barrier as well. It must have antioxidants in it because you need antioxidants to have a reverse effect on I've forgotten what it's called now, pollutants on your skin anyway. So this is a anti-pollution and a glowing face cream. So that's £2.99. that was in Home and Bargain. So if you're a bit short, you don't want to spend £28 on a face cream, I totally get it. There's your go-to face cream. So I'm using that at the moment in the day, and I'll show you what I use at night. So pretty much most of the Dr. Organic stuff is really good. So this is Rose Otto night cream. So Rose Otto is really good for dry skin, perimenopausal ladies. Smells stunning, and I use that at night because that's a rejuvenating and replenishing cream. So it says rejuvenate and nourish on there. I nearly had it right, didn't I? But that smells lovely. I'm going to just say, I use this on my partner at night. I put cream on him, and his skin is really, really good. I've seen a massive improvement in his skin since I met him. He works out in all weather in the sun. So, he's got to protect his face, got to protect his skin in the sun. So this is a nighttime one now. So it's got no SPF in it. And I do find with a lot of day creams like this one that I just showed you, there's no SPF in it. So you've got to get SPF, which Tropic's SPF is brilliant. It smells like bananas. It's gorgeous. And that's got SPF 25 in it. I also use a tinted moisturiser that is SPF 50. At the moment, I've got no makeup on. I haven't done that. I'm going to do an eyelash video later on. If anybody wants to watch that, pop on. It might just be pictures, that to be fair. Anyway, we'll jump on. See this one. Hand cream now. I use loads and loads of hand cream. Ladies, when you've had your hands in the sink and you're doing dishes and, they're weathered or whatever, I have hand cream in every single room, wherever I am. I've got a little bit of a, would you call it a phobia? When I get dry hands, they make me feel physically sick. I can't stand it. I have to put hand cream on. This one scores 100 out of 100. You cannot get any better than that. So that's the Dr. Organic Manuka Honey. 100 out of 100. It's got no rubbish in it whatsoever. And it's probably about maybe £7.99. So that's expensive for a hand cream. But the smell, you only need a tiny little bit and it does go quite far. But, you know, I always say as well, you only get what you pay for. You know, we all know that. And there's another one there, the Rose Otto, that matches the face cream. That doesn't score 100 out of 100, but it does score good. So, it, you know, the score, the ratings go right up from 0 to 100, obviously. So, you know, 0, if it's 0, I won't buy it. Sometimes if it's poor, if you click on it, there could be a different reason why it's poor, especially regarding food. If you use the Yuka app on food products, it may come out poor, but when you click on it, it's telling you that it's high in fat and high in sugar. Well, to me, we all have fat and sugar. It's about moderation. So if you know, and that's like your one treat, say it's chocolate, a chocolate bar, like, you know, I mean, I'd go for green and blacks because it's organic. A lot of chocolate has non-organic non-organic cocoa beans. So they don't know what pesticides have been used. And that's why looking at chocolate and looking at your food is really important as well. So I would always go for green and blacks. So it may come out poor. Green and blacks actually doesn't come out poor. It comes out good. But there could be a dark chocolate that you're looking at. I've digressed again, haven't I? I've gone from beauty to chocolate now, as you do. So it may come out poor, but that's because of the fat and sugar content. So if you're only having like a little square of chocolate a day, or 2 squares even, that's okay if you're moderating, you know. So what you want to be looking at is if products have chemicals in. So I am going to talk about it now because I've brought it up. Bread is a massive bugbear. I could probably do another live video on bread. The bread in supermarkets is horrendous. And I'm talking about your big brand names. I won't name them on here because I don't want to get into trouble or anything. But look at your big brand names. They're paying for advertising and all that fancy packaging. It's full of rubbish. What you want is sourdough. Jason's sourdough is good. And what they say is if there's more than 7 ingredients in a product, don't go there. Bread should just be 4 products. It should be flour, yeast, salt, and oil, I think it is. Something like that. There should only be 4 products, 7 at the very, very most. That's what's given all our kids all these problems with their skin as well, because what goes in, it has to come out somewhere, doesn't it? So yeah, bread is a massive bugbear for me, and you know, all your wraps and your baps and all that stuff, it's all just horrendous. I'd love to be able to, I've tried to make sourdough starter and I've failed miserably twice, so that didn't go well. So we just stick to the so what I'll do is I'll show you a few more products that I've got here. This is Yuka Dwell Dr. Organic. As you can see, I do use a lot of Dr. Organic. That's vitamin C exfoliating face wash. That's good. And we've got Garnier. What I've found is with toners and micellar waters, most of these are good because it's just water. There's nothing actually in it. That's a vegan formula as well, and it has 96% natural ingredients. That's Yuka okay. So it's really important to be exfoliating, moisturising, and using the, you know, a micellar water. I think I've gone through everything there. I've got a couple of eye creams as well. So that one, again, Dr. Organic, the snail. And this one I think I found in Home and Bargain or somewhere, Q&A. That wasn't expensive either. So yeah, it's really, really hard to find products that haven't got phenoxyphenol in and haven't got other endocrine disruptors. And when you think that the reason that I've done that is because I just thought that there's a reason, you know, I think it's 1 in 3 people get cancer now. I mean, it was 1 in 5, but that has gone up, and you've got to start asking yourself why. We all breathe the same air, we all eat the same food, and we're all using the same products. So somewhere, something's gone wrong somewhere, and it's not being addressed by the government. They are not, doing anything about all these chemicals, and the argument is that the likes of phenoxyethanol, it's in a safe amount in one product. But I'll say it again, you're not just going to use one product. You're going to use a face wash, an eye cream, a shampoo, hand wash, hand cream, soap powder, sprays, perfumes are usually, generally 0 out of 100. They don't score well at all. And don't forget, you might be happy. I've had customers say to me, "Oh, I'm not bothered. I'm a certain age anyway." Blah blah blah. But all those products are going into the water system as well. So don't forget about that. Don't forget about the ecosystem and the water. Your products go into the water. And if, again, on Yuka, it will tell you if it's a pollutant and if it's a danger to aquatic life. And can you believe a lot of the products that are on sale are a danger to aquatic life? And it's there in black and white if you look at it. And what I'd like to also say about Yuka before I love you all and leave you. Yuka was created by 3 scientists. They are not affiliated to any other company. They are not in it for gaining any money. It is purely to educate people. A lot of people don't even know. In fact, tell me in the comments, have you heard about the Yuka app? Just give me a thumbs up or say yes in the comments. Have you heard of the Yuka app? Yes or no? And are you going to go and download it now? Are you going to go and have a look? Trust me, Liz! Woo! You're a bit late, love. You're going to have to watch me back now. I'm ready to go, but I'm gonna come back and do a little mascara live, or maybe just a video in a bit. But I'm talking about the Yuka app, Liz. So if you've got the Yuka app, let me know in the comments. If you haven't and you're going to try it, let me know in the comments. I'd be made up if even one person goes ahead and downloads it and has a go with it, because I mean we've all got loads of apps on our phone, haven't we? So just give it a go. If you don't like it, you can take it off like any other app, but trust me, it's like going down a rabbit hole. You will take ages getting around Sainsbury's and Asda, your Yuka and everything, and then you can click on the ingredients, you can click on each individual ingredient and see why it's in there, what it does, and from a scientific point of view as well. As I say, these 3 scientists, I've got nothing to gain from this app. You can go premium. It's a free app. You can go premium, and I think it was £15. I thought it was so good. I did pay for the £15 last year. So what happens is you can Yuka anything. You can scan any barcode. Sometimes if it's not being uploaded on the system, and it's us that upload those products, so you can do that yourself as well. If an item comes up and it says not recognised or put the items in, it allows you to take photos of the product and then the ingredients, and it'll put the ingredients in a box, and then it analyses them and it will upload that onto the system. So if there's something not there, you can do it. But what you can do is if there's a product that, say you're sitting at home and you're not scanning, you can use the search bar and you can put a product in and it'll bring that up for you as well. So the premium was really good. I learned about a lot of stuff. Haven't paid for premium this year because I'm pretty clued up now about certain products, and if I'm out, I'll just scan them. So so that's it really. I think I've showed you everything that I brought in. There are still, my Avon shop's still open as well. There are products in Avon. I've just I've just searched this one because this one was, I think this was 100 out of 100. This one, I can't remember now. This one used to scan well the micellar water, but I don't think it's available. Brilliant, Lou. Yeah, I'm going to post another thing up on Yuka actually later on as well, so people can click on it and they can join Yuka if they want. But yeah, this used to be really good, but I don't think they sell it anymore. But usually all the micellar waters are good, and our Planet Spa Pillow Mist was good. There was another range, Nutra Effects, the sensitive range, that was all good. There were certain products, but I just thought I couldn't sell certain items anymore, and I didn't want to name them, and I've just named them. Right, I'm going to go. You use it, Louise. Brilliant. Let me know anyone else if you use the Yuka app. I'm going to post some screenshots in the comments now. I'm going to love it. I don't know how long I've been here now. Probably too bloody long. Right. So I'm going to go. Lovely. Thank you, everybody, for popping on and saying hello and dropping a comment. And I'll see you all soon. Going to do a mascara now. Going to put some makeup on and see how we go with that. I'm going to do banging lashes. What's new? See you later, everybody. Thank you. Bye.